Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we are going over the ban list for Premium/G format, some reveals from the Vanguard stream, and the leak of the new Blaster Blade's skill, maybe. And on the topic of Blaster Blade, if you want the beautiful female Blaster Blade playmat like this one, go to the link in the description. This is the covered up version, but there's also a slightly less covered up one. Getting into the video, we start with the ban list, or rather the unban list for Premium and G standard. This goes into effect May 1st in Japan, but that's not the case for English. Bargal, TikTok Worker, and Night Runner are now unbanned, totally usable as Forerunners, but they didn't all go to 4. Night Runner and TikTok are still limited, just usable as starters. More importantly though, my boy Odysseus is back. He will be at 4 again. Now, before people go shout, "Hey, this is broken, I'm gonna abuse this in Springfest, new rules, herb derp," hold your horses, just like Seabreeze and so forth. This is not active in English yet and will likely only activate after all our Springfests have ended. It also looks like Laurel will be limited to 1 starting July 20th, and there is a restriction put on Purple Trapezist where you won't be allowed to use it in the same deck as a new version of Jumping Jill coming out soon, because together they were loopable, creating huge power columns and all sorts of like abusable broken stuff with certain cards. This restriction starts August 31st. It's actually pretty interesting how they are now looking towards the future and fixing issues before they arise. This future proofing is a really good sign in my opinion. My question is though,
where the fuck is my boy Mick? Petition when?
Now, another thing that was said is how Angel Feather will be in the Protect gift marker bracket, and that when you put the Protect marker into your damage zone, it vanishes. Now that's an issue, because if you use Zabania or something like that to put a Protect marker in the damage zone and take something else out, you essentially heal right there. That was mentioned on the stream itself. We'll have to see how that plays out, but that doesn't sound incredibly healthy. They also announced that the clans who didn't get their soul charge counter charge heals like most did will be getting them through point exchange promos in Japan. So stuff like Grand Blue, Pale Moon, Oracle Think Tank, Narukami will still get their special heals just like all other clans did. They did not reveal how English will get them though, so let the wait begin. We also saw a fancy Seabreeze promo, but more importantly, the moment everyone waited for, more food. Just like last week's stream, we were able to enjoy some awesome insights into more Bushiroad food. Now for real though, here's the new cards. We have Bar, the well-known grade 1 Kai uses a lot in the first season. It will be in the Kagero trial deck. Its skill is, when placed, pay 1 counterblast and 1 soul blast, retire 1 grade 2 or less in the same column, and then if you have more rearguards than your opponent, gain plus 5k power. We also saw this grade 2, Seiran or something, which is a promo for standard. He adds 5k power to a high beast that's in the same column when he's placed. We also got Berserk Dragon, or double-headed Dragon Boy. He will be in the Q4 booster, and its skill is, when you place him or ride him, counterblast 1, soul blast 1, retire something from your opponent. If he's placed on Vanguard Circle, draw 1, and when he's on rearguard and attacks and you have more rearguards than your opponent, he gains plus 3k power. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff going on at once. Finally, and this is not from the stream, there was a leak about the new Blaster Blade. It looks to be a photo of Blaster Blade in the trial deck, and said photo looks to be inside some magazine. I will show you the skill and then talk about my thoughts. It says that when you have 4 or more rearguards, it gets an extra critical on the Vanguard Circle. Also, when placed on V or R, pay a counterblast and a soul blast and retire 1 front row rearguard from your opponent. Now, the actual weird thing here is that this is an English card. I find it very odd that we'd see the English Blaster Blade before any Japanese leaks. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Apart from that, the card is also quite stretched out inside the deck. It doesn't really make sense from a scaling standpoint. The dimensions of the card versus the size of the box and even the angles, it's all off. Now, of course, this is a mock-up on a printed page, so this could just be a weird computer render, but still, things don't really add up. People are saying it's from a trusted source, and it definitely looks pretty well done, so if it were faked, it was done by someone who knows what they're doing, making it more likely that this is actually real. Regardless, when talking about this card or leak, I'd still say stay cautious. It could end up being a fake. However, I believe this could be it. Again, hold your horses. That was it for today. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you liked the video and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.